Alright, this is going to be what if Tanjiro was the reincarnation of Yoriichi? I think I'm probably going to be the first ever to actually do this because nobody has done it before. So yeah, so let's see. So we're gonna start off with a baby Tanjiro opening his eyes for the very first time and with a scar on his forehead. And then we are going to skip where when Tanjiro is 4. Yes, Tanjiro's 4, and his mother says, "Look, Tanjiro, it's your father's Kagura dance. We offer this dance every New Year and our prayers." And then Tanjiro says, "But hey, mother, how can father do that when he's so frail? I bet my lungs would freeze." And yeah, Tanjiro says all that as a baby, and then we skip and then we see Tanjiro trying to copy his father's or his father's dance. Tanjiro Tanjiro performs the dance exactly like his father, and his father being stunned by a child doing the dance of the or Hinokami, and his father says, Tanjiro, how you are just a mere child. And then we skip when Tanjiro is actually 7. Tanjiro knows what's flash, clear blue sky, fake rainbow, fire wheel, and that's it. He is going to know all 13 sun forms. And will he be getting water breathing? Yes, he will get water breathing. But this time, Tanjiro is actually going to get dead calm in this one. Tanjiro is going to get dead calm. And he's actually going to make a 12 form for the water breathing. It is going to be. I've actually never thought of the name. This is actually not script. So yeah, so this is going off the top of my head. So yeah, Tanjiro is going to create a 12th form of the water breathing. When where Giyu actually has 11th, he's going to make the 12th one. All right, yeah. So we skip where when Tanjiro's father dies. I'm going to say that Tanjiro's father dies at the age of 10, or actually, never mind, 9. And in Tanjiro's father last moments, he says to Tanjiro, "Please inherit my earrings and my kimono and my clothes." And Tanjiro crying at his father's, and he actually grants his wish. He inherits his earrings and his kimono. He also inherits this kimono right here that you see on screen, and his father's clothes. I'm gonna just say that his clothes magically, uh, or I'm gonna just say that the clothes adjust to Tanjiro's exact measurement. So yeah, he wears his father's clothes, and he is going to be wearing that kimono or the clothes for the Hinokami. And Tanjiro will not cut his hair. He's going to look not exactly like Yoriichi, but he is going to look like Yoriichi. And and then when the fated day when Tanjiro Tanjiro actually has a sword, but not a Demon Slayer sword. So yeah. But he will be getting one. He will be joining the Demon Slayer Corps. Yes. And then the fated day where Tanjiro goes to Soko down to the village, he actually is super fast, so he gets down there in about 5 minutes. And his super smell is better by like fivefold or tenfold, yeah, tenfold. So he finds out who broke the pot, and yeah, and then he goes back up, and this is where Muzan and his 2 upper moons come in and bust down the door, or one of the upper moons bust down the door and say, and Nezuko comes in, "Hey, you can't just barge in like that." And then Muzan's and then Nezuko goes get acts and says, "This is your one warning. I will hurt you and stuff." I don't know. And then and but this is the thing. All of his siblings are gonna die except Nezuko and his mother. Yes, I'm gonna do that. And Tanjiro smelling all this blood is gonna say, and once he smells Nezuko's blood, he's like, "Oh no!" He runs at top speed, gets there, busts through the roof, and says, "Waltz, dance to the fire god, waltz, waltz." And Muzan seeing this is like, oh, and then gets a like whole cinematic flashback, and Muzan getting really scared and runs away, and Tanjiro kills the two upper moons with ease. I'm telling you, ease, because man, the reincarnation of Yoriichi. And yeah, and Muzan gave Nezuko her blood, but not his mother. But Tanjiro's mother is actually alive. Tanjiro sees that she's alive, and I must say that Tanjiro has a regeneration ability and heals his mother, and he sees that Nezuko is actually still alive because he smells that her body is still warm. And then Tanjiro takes Nezuko to or takes Nezuko to a hospital or like a doctor. And then this is where Nezuko actually wakes up and attacks Tanjiro. And then we will have this, like, like the same moment, Heart's Heart, where Nezuko and everything cries. And then this is where Giyu is going to show up. Yes, yes, Giyu shows up. And him about to kill Nezuko actually gets in the way, and this time his hair doesn't get cut. So yeah, that's one thing. And and then we have Tanjiro still has a sword, and then you see Giyu holding Nezuko, and Tanjiro actually, or when, and then we see Tanjiro plead for Giyu not to kill his little sister, and Giyu gets mad by this and gets mad and stabs Nezuko, and this is where Tanjiro gets mad. Mad because somebody hurt his little sister, which is Nezuko, and he gets so mad that he says, "Dance to the," and Tanjiro breathing, and Giyu noticing that this is a breathing technique, says, "Dance to the fire god, blue, clear blue sky, or blue heaven." No, I know. Actually, he says, "Dance to the fire god, fake rainbow," and then he does the technique, and Giyu dodges. He Giyu dodges, but he almost gets hit, and Giyu's like, "Wait, what?" I guess I'm gonna have to take him seriously. And at this point, Tanjiro is actually strong enough to kill Giyu, but he doesn't want to hurt Giyu. But if someone hurts his sister, then that man finna beat you up. I'm telling you. And this is where Tanjiro then says, "Dance to the fire god, what?" And actually, cause since this is the first ever breathing technique ever created, the Dance of the Fire God, he actually breaks, yes, breaks Giyu's sword, and that and punching him, punching Giyu, sending him to or on the ground, and says, "How dare you stab my little sister? I will kill you for that." And then Giyu noting, realizing that his mistake, is actually sorry that he stabbed Nezuko, and Nezuko is actually, and or this time Tanjiro puts the bamboo on Nezuko. Yes, and then Gyu suggests that he trains with his master, uh, Urukudaki, and Tanjiro actually listens to Gyu, and and what Tanjiro says to you that makes him actually scared. Like actually scared. You like like the stone face like, all right, bro, I don't really care. Yeah, these words are scared you. Like if any of or if you touch or hurt Nisco in any way, I will destroy you. And yes, Tanjiro will destroy any Hashira, even the Wind Pillar. Oh, once we get to that part, Tanjiro will not kill him, but beat him badly. Yes, he's gonna beat him badly. And so Tanjiro goes and adventures or goes to find Urukitaki-san. And then we get to the that one demon, the that demon in the like the little temple or shrine or like whatever you want to call it. And like the demon says, "Oh, you're in my territory," and stuff. And that man just slices his head, just like nah, like you're just too annoying. And Urukitaki Sensei or Urukitaki is like oh, this one has potential. And then Urukitaki says, "Hey, do you want to be my student?" And Tanjiro, knowing this is Urukitaki because of his clothes of the water, he accepts. And actually, Nezuko is in the box, like the same box as in the original. Actually, Tanjiro actually built this one. This time he didn't build like the one in like the original. He actually built the same one in the original, but earlier. And and then we get to the training where he does everything, like every training or like everything. And then we get to the actually Nezuko still goes to sleep for 2 years. And we get to the part with the boulder. And by the way, Tanjiro actually already knows total concentration. So he uses then to the fire god Waltz and or never mind, he does not use that. He just total concentration and cuts the rock in half. And Sabito seeing this is like, what? And on his first try? And Sabito is like, I guess I'm not gonna need to train him. And so Tanjiro calls Urukitaki over and says, hey, look, I cut the boulder in half. And Urukitaki says, wait, but what? It should have been impossible because he didn't want to send a or another one of his students to die because if you all know Sabito, but Giyu didn't die. Only Sabito and Makomo died, and every other student of Urukidaki died. And so we go to the final selection day, and I'm just gonna say hands down, Tanjo kills every single demon and every single demon on the mountain. And then we get to the one that kills Sabito, Makomo, and says, "So you're the final demon, eh?" And then the demon or like the hands demon says, "Ooh, so you're one of those brats." And Tanjiro is confused by this. By who? Those kids with the mask. I I already killed them. And Tanjiro, knowing of this, says, Water breathing. Wait, hello, was it? I mean, I'm just gonna say that Tanjiro already knows. He I forgot what breeding technique, what form it was for the what that he used, but I'm just trying to say he just does the same thing canon. And then we go, and then like the two girls are like surprised because they're usually never this many people. Besides, yeah, like there was never that many people, and Tanjiro still picks the same one, like the same stone. And then we go a week, but and like Nezuko is already awake, so yeah. And then this is where we see the blacksmith with the sword. And I'm gonna just say this: Tanjiro's sword, when he holds it, it turns black. But then f- fire, a fire or like a kanji of fire and a kanji of water, or like a or a fire dragon and a water dragon appear uh on his sword and oh, like the blacksmith. Wow, I've never seen this before. Only markings have happen when Tanjiro with I mean not Tan when Hashras or or only Hashras have markings, or and the other is when the child is special. So yeah, Tanjiro has two breathing styles. Yes, because probably nobody in like the Demon Slayer has two water breathings. And so yeah, that's where I'm gonna be leaving it off.